Grace be to you and peace from God our Father and from the Lord Jesus Christ. I was glad when they said to me, let us go into the house of the Lord. And I'm Father Steve Sellers. Dot is over there transfixed, chewing on a new bone, so I'm not going to disturb her. And this is our brief daily message of hope. I hope you're doing well today and are in a good spot in your life. My sinuses have exploded once again, and so that goes with the territory here. In the Houston area, this is often known as the armpit of the world for allergies. And I suspect that wherever you are too, you probably have your own allergies. I was thinking about a George Harrison song this morning from his first solo album in 1970, a song called Beware of Darkness, a haunting song that goes, it says to beware of darkness. It can hit you, it can hurt you, make you sore, and what is more, that is not what we are here for. Well, George may have picked up on something that modern psychology is now learning about the COVID quarantines, and there are some studies coming out now about the danger of shutting ourselves off out of fear from our natural instinct to be compassionate one to another. God has created us, and psychology is now showing that we have within us an inherent genetic need to exercise compassion in our lives for others. And when we don't do it, our mental health suffers. I'm seeing that in my ministry as a priest over the last 18 months. People who have shut themselves off, either by government mandate or by the loss of a job or just by fear. They have also shut themselves off from their need to be compassionate to others, and their mental health is suffering. That's a scary thing to think of. Fear can motivate us in the wrong direction every time. As a matter of fact, I think when George Harrison was saying beware of darkness, he was talking about being afraid of fear, as it were. Darkness leads us into turning inward, and we have an inherent need to turn outward toward others, whether it's our social need or our need as individual human beings. We need to be compassionate one to another. There's a reason why compassion is the very baseline of the ethical summons of more than 40 different world religions. Throughout the world, different cultures, different places, different times. And religions are identified by a group called adherents.com as groups of a religious nature with more than 500,000 people. It doesn't include small, isolated things, but the bigger religions of the world have a baseline of compassion, of doing to others with kindness and generosity as we would have them do unto us. And on the flip side of that, not to do to others what we would find distasteful or hateful to ourselves. Beware of darkness. Beware of the inclination that fear puts into us to isolate from our brothers and sisters in the world. When we do that, our mental health suffers, and psychological studies at Stanford University, their Compassion Institute, the University of Coimbra in Portugal, and other major universities are showing that our isolation one from another is dangerous to our mental health, because we need to exercise compassion and to be compassionate as God is compassionate to us. And so my word of hope today is, pray for your brothers and sisters. Pray for those near to you. Let your heart be moved by what they're going through. Feel the compassion that God has put in your heart. Your mental health will be much the better for it if you do. God bless you. I hope you have a blessed day today, that your sinuses are a lot better than mine. And God willing, I will see you at Mass tomorrow.